So Fred, tell me what you're here for today.
Well,
you might even be worse.
this past weekend I was at, I was being interviewed for Howard's movie, but for the E Network. And when I was at my interview, Captain Janks called my mother and asked discussing questions. Captain Janks started question to her, and she was totally embarrassed and angry. That's something you shouldn't do to your best friend, mother. I will never say anything stupid to his mother, but he went too far. He does know that I'm here today, so we're going to the studio. It's going to be like a blitzkrieg.
Elephant Boy stopped by. I'll tell you why. Bring him in. Elephant Boy's sporting a big hickey. Show
he's got
off.
This woman.
How does that happen?
La 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 la. Sha la la la.
Let me see it. Wait, turn him to the camera. Wow, look at the hickey. You're like a 2-year-old.
All right. I got it from Jolene.
That's not real then.
I know, it was...
Who'd you get that from?
Jolene.
Oh, she's here too?
No, not to...
Can you wipe your nose? There's snot coming out of it. Oh, God, is that gross.
Does he have a tissue? Of course not.
He just wiped it with his hand. There's a big booger hanging off his nose. I don't believe it.
Could you get a close-up of it?
Can you just lift your head so the camera can get that? There's a big booger hanging out.
Oh, God. How can you breathe?
There's a crater in his nose.
You suck that in, it'll go right to your brain.
Send it to Ethiopia. They use that as nose meat.
Oh, God.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, thank you.
Are you Scott's wig?
Oh,
All right, that's better. And don't shake my hand when you leave out, because you just wiped your hands with your nose.
I understand.
Who gave you the hickey? That girlfriend from Cleveland?
Yeah. On Saturday, we spent the day, being interviewed in Death by Rachel for your movie.
Right.
Yeah. So,
they interviewed, what Elephant Boy is saying, Robin, is for my movie.
Yeah.
We
I
interviewed.
thought he died in death, he said.
I know, and he was interviewed by Ratso, is what he's saying.
Fantastic interview.
So, I guess... So when it was ready, we didn't have nothing much to do. So somebody suggests, Jolene to give me to fool around with me, give me a little hickey.
I see. So she gave you a hickey.
Yeah.
All right.
So
that's stripper friend.
But that was for an audience. Is that what you're saying?
Right.
Oh,
She'll do that when there's people around.
Of course.
Right.
She will never touch me.
Right.
Alone.
All right. So.
How's your other girlfriend?
Oh, it's just great.
And what did I hear about you? That you're all embarrassed about something?
No, we're not with.
I heard a good story about Elfin Boy.
Yeah, it's a great story. I was in Cleveland the weekend before last to see her, and my girlfriend has this friend of hers who is A, bisexual, and B, a ex-businessist.
Right. I don't know what A was, but I evidently...
A bisexual.
Oh. So Elephant Boy ends up not only with his new girlfriend in a hotel room, but with this other girl.
You're not telling me he was with 2 women.
He was with 2 women. But wait a second. Wait, listen to this. All I know is somehow Elephant Boy they end up taking pictures.
Yeah.
And instead of him being with a girl, he's with a rubber...
no.
Female... no, not a blow-up doll. Just the vagina.
Yeah. Oh, God. My mother's
Hey, your mother's listening?
Well, she ought to know what her son's up to.
Why, if you have 2 women with real private parts, why do you end up in do with a rubber vagina?
I didn't want to. I didn't want to do the other girl because I didn't know who was her past partner. So.
You mean you had 2 girls and you didn't do them? So how do you end up with
we went to like a sex shop. She cut herself, and get set a doodle, and
I don't know what he's saying.
I usually do. All right.
Yeah.
I have no idea what he's saying.
He's talking about the device a woman uses when she's alone.
Oh, a vibrator.
No, well, whatever.
Yeah,
he's saying the other word.
I see.
Starts with a D.
Oh, okay.
And so it was.
What is it, Gary?
No, I was just going to tell you that Captain Janks just got here.
Oh, good.
Fred's on the air.
Oh, good. Well, that's why Elephant Boy is really here.
Yeah.
He got into a fight with Captain Janks.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because
Like a fist fight?
Well, let me just finish this sex story.
Almost.
Hold on 1 second.
I was ready to, pop him.
All right, well, listen to this.
Coming down.
I'll get to that in a minute.
It's too much
Yeah.
sex, I guess.
Listen to this. So you end up in the room,
Yeah.
and they go take you to a sex shop,
Yeah,
and you get this rubber,
I,
rubber private part.
yeah, and something for the girl.
I see what he's
Yeah.
saying. He didn't want to be with the girl
Right.
because he didn't know who she was.
So why couldn't you just be with your girlfriend? Why do you have to
I
use a
don't-
rubber? And why do they get pictures of you with a rubber thing?
I don't remember. Somebody snapped pictures there. I don't know how she took it.
Who was taking the pictures?
Are you naked in these pictures?
Just about. So, just
What are you
are
wearing?
Yeah,
What are you wearing?
nothing probably.
So you're naked.
Yeah,
Just about.
that's right. Oh God. So,
And
yeah.
you're actually doing something to this plastic thing?
Well, she was doing to herself. Yeah,
Oh, I see. I see what
Yeah,
you were
I mean-
up to.
yeah.
Oh, you were working on this new
Yeah,
girl.
that-
Boy, you're
yeah.
really having sex, man.
That's it.
I've never even had that.
I make up for lost time.
Boy, I never had that. How'd the other girl look?
She's big. She got very big breasts. Like I think 38 double D's. So,
Wow.
So serious, and
Paint the picture. Paint the picture of who's doing what to who.
All right, I'll paint it.
Because I really am not following.
Okay.
He's with the...
There were two girls. One of
Right.
them's a bisexual.
Right.
His girlfriend, and the other one is a bisexual.
Right.
So, Elephant Boy's there. He's afraid to go with the bisexual because he's afraid of
Where she's been.
Where she's been. Okay, all right, very responsible, but jerk it. All right. So anyway,
thank
you're
you.
right. Yeah.
Where have you been?
Yeah. So then they go out and they buy this rubber thing that women use to please themselves with.
Okay.
And Elephant Boy starts working on the bisexual.
No.
no.
No?
What he's working on. See, what happened was he didn't want to touch her. So they went to this sex shop, got him the plastic vagina.
Oh.
And her
She's
the...
got the other thing.
Yeah.
She's working on herself.
Oh, and he's working.
Elephant Boy's
but
working
why
on
couldn't you and your?
himself.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Really, that's a sick
No, but
thing.
wait, what's
Yeah.
left out here is what is his girlfriend doing?
Right.
If they're
Taking pictures.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
man, you're into a weird scene,
I
Elephant Boy.
No, but she was a little when I saw her. She was capable of performing. Yeah.
So everybody was with a...
Now do you understand what's going
Yeah,
on?
she wasn't. She had her period.
You're right.
Okay.
So one girl had a camera,
Elephant Boy,
one
that
girl
stops
had-
you after all the years.
No,
She's not into
I
it.
don't want to force her to do anything she didn't want to. So I
What kind of man are you?
He's the kind of man who goes with plastic.
All right.
That's it.
Oh man. I think sex is making him speak more clearly. Somehow I know what he's talking about now.
Amazing.
Isn't it amazing?
But you know what?
Now,
He went from no sex right over to kink.
yeah, I mean, he's like into a whole weird scene. Well, you have me to thank, Elephant Boy.
I thank you so much.
Right. So anyway, she couldn't do anything to please you while she was having that
she
problem?
did.
Oh, she
She
did. All
did.
right.
And
Because I don't know, Elephant Boy's
afterwards-
with plastic.
No.
I don't know.
Maybe-
They're taking the pictures of him, though. Are there pictures of the girl?
I am a little upset there was picture taken.
I don't know about
Yeah,
this.
I
Hey.
have to find more by who,
Well, there's only two culprits. What do you mean you have
Yeah.
to find out more about it?
Well, how did you guys know about it?
We got to get those...
I don't know how I know about
We
it.
got to get those pictures.
Because I mean, are
Yeah.
these pictures being passed around?
Evidently,
Oh,
I'll get my hands on it.
Oh, the bisexual Republic sent you, a set of pictures. I have no doubt about it.
Well, you don't seem too concerned. You must be pretty well endowed.
If I have one girl, I don't care what anybody else thinks. It's just what she thinks. So,
I see. All right. Well, whatever you just said. I don't know what he's
I
talking
didn't
about.
get that
Listen,
at all.
I got to get to this other thing
Yeah.
here. All right, here's what happened. So Elephant Boy shows up to be interviewed for my movie. Ratso's doing the interview, and Captain Janks, who makes all the phony phone calls to Larry King and all of that,
Yes.
gets really upset because he's waiting and while they interview Elephant Boy. So in his spare time, he gets so bored, he starts making phony phone calls to Elephant Boy's mother. And Elephant Boy blew his stack and his...
How did Elephant Boy find out about it?
one thing about Janks.
Do you want to talk to Captain Janks about this?
Yes,
Bring in
yeah.
Captain Janks, Gary.
Yeah, being a third loser.
So
Are you
he
really
said-
mad at him?
I'm very mad at him.
I mean, this isn't going to be some fake
No,
fight.
it's not fake. This is real thing. When I left the studio to that, You know
what's funny about you, Captain Janks? You can speak normally, and you don't even get the action Elephant Boy does. When's the last time you had sex?
Long time, Howard. You should know that.
He's got a speech impediment, and he gets girls.
Oh, man.
Oh, he just tried to touch Elephant Boy, and Elephant Boy's moving away.
Are you mad at me, Fred?
Very.
What? Oh, get out of here, Fred.
Yeah, you know, it like I don't want to. It's sort of like a boss to me. I just everything's okay just because I just want him to get rid of him.
You're never going to talk to him again?
Probably after this morning.
Why is that, Fred?
Let me tell you something, Janks. How to begin? It's one thing, you know, to pick Captain Janks like to Larry King or Dunhill, or to whatever anybody in the media. But when you talk to my brother, that's personal. There should be a limit there. I don't care whether if you have too much to drink or too much doobie to smoke.
Did you have too much to drink?
Or doobie to smoke?
Yeah, whatever.
Did you have too much to smoke or drink? No. When you call, don't act stupid.
You mean the other day?
You called Elephant Boy's.
Oh, you know what?
You called Elephant Boy's mother and made a phony phone call to her. And what did you say to Elephant Boy's mother? Fred
was being interviewed at the time by Ratso, so I called up Fred's mom. It wasn't like we said anything rude to her. All I said to her was.
What did he say, Elephant Boy?
He asked my mother if she had any duty story about me.
Duty stories?
You know what, Howard? Me and Fred sat on the phone for 2 hours. I apologized to him up and down. I was drunk that day.
Yeah,
it was all
but he
buried
doesn't
in
care.
behind, and now he's bringing it back.
You know what
up.
it is? He feels it's dangerous to be your friend, though. He feels it's dangerous to be your friend.
If anybody's been a friend to you, it's been me. You know.
Well, like I said, if you was a friend to me,
I told you I was sorry.
I don't care, because if you do something stupid to me, that's one thing. I will probably forgive her. But my mother does exactly. I wouldn't do nothing to your mother. I don't know what's the matter. I don't know what's the matter with you. It seems like you can only be Captain Janks in your life. You cannot be Tom, a normal guy. With me, once I leave the studio, I am the same person off the air
Don't
as
believe
I'm
that.
on the air.
Why? Well, what he's saying is that you have become the Captain Janks persona. You hide behind it.
I was
the
always
guy
the
has a
same
personal
guy.
relationship with you, and now you've gone too far. You start calling his mother. So he wants nothing to do with you. He's serious. I know you don't think he's serious, but he is. I know he's really pissed.
No, well, how come
Janks,
we
you
spoke
don't know
on the phone the other day?
I just want to get rid of you. I mean, I'm very hard to back friendship.
Okay, well,
but
you know,
I just wanted to. I should be more forceful, but I didn't want to always cry.
No, you mean Fred? You mean we make up on the phone. You know, I tell you I'm sorry, and I apologize to you up and down for that because we were good and liquored up that night. So now you got to come in on the air and give me crap about it.
It's only an excuse for the next stupid thing he does.
In other words, if he lets you go with this one, you're going to do something even more stupid.
And you
I
always
wouldn't do
just say
that.
you
I
were
was
drunk.
Ratso got us good and liquored up that night for the interviews.
Right. Take care.
Right.
Like, I'm not that much of a drinker.
We were hanging out, and it was all the whack packs sitting in the.
So you were trying to be a big man and show off, and you called his mother.
I wasn't trying to be a big man and show off. I was just trying to, have fun.
Truth be told, there's got to be tons of duty stories about Fred.
I wasn't. I didn't say anything.
No.
I simply said to her, Fred's getting interviewed right now. I said to his mother, Fred's getting interviewed right now.
Well, why are you calling his mother? Is what he says. He says he can't trust you.
Yeah.
This is never. Now I have never done anything like this. It was a joke, and I went out. I apologized.
But how about if Elephant Boy starts calling your mother?
Was your mother upset, Elephant Boy?
Very. She does want him to ever go to my
Howard,
house.
I've been to parties where Fred was hitting on my mother. Okay.
Yeah,
What?
right.
So-
yeah,
You're telling me Elephant Boy came onto your mother?
I got pictures of Fred with his arms wrapped around my mother like this.
That because
Right?
people
Fred, you
actually
hit
get
on
pictures.
everybody's girlfriend.
Yeah, all right.
All right. So don't
if
tell
you
me.
Want, if you want to
I
believe
thought we buried this. I apologized to you on the phone the other day. I spoke to you on the phone for 15
I can
minutes.
see why the guy's mad.
I apologize.
Yeah.
See, well, so can I. And I apologized to him on the phone.
You
and
realize you were wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I apologized to him on the phone,
I want to let other people know what kind of a-hole he is.
Oh, see now, Fred. Now, you know what, man? Now, how can you say that? I've supported you everything you've ever done. I've been the one friend to you that you really know.
But how much of a friend are you with him? Because
this one
but
time.
are you with him to goof on him, or are you with him as a
No, he
friend?
knows that.
Believe me,
Do you think that that's why I'm your friend? Because
You hang around with him. Admit you hang around with him because he's Fred the Elephant Boy. And
I
you
hang around with him because I got to know him. I known him longer than anybody else in the whack pack. You know?
He hangs around with me because I'm probably better than any other thing. Loser friends who spend all night going to bachelor parties, get drunk. If it was with his own friend.
You stepped over the line for him. You called his mother. You did a phony phone call to his mother.
And I told him I was sorry.
Well, he can't accept it. Hey, Stuttering John, what do you want?
I was just gonna say that when I was gonna defend Janks in the way that Fred's hit on every girlfriend I've ever had.
Yeah, but what does that got to do with anything?
Well, I'm just saying.
He's friendly. Come on.
No. He hits on him.
What does he
What do you mean hits on him? Does he ask him for sex?
No.
Well, he asks him out. Hey, why don't we hang out? Sherry,
is that true?
Did that too. Yes.
Did you ask Sherry out?
Oh, yes, you do. The one that was at Sundance that time when you were spitting.
Oh, come on. What's that got to do with calling his mother?
No, you know what the deal on Fred is? The rumor on Fred is he's notorious not for hitting on girls.
He tries.
He breaks up your if a guy's got a rap going with a girl and he's trying to get something going, Fred just barrels right into the middle of it.
I do. Oh, yeah. Kenneth Keith Kellenbach and his girlfriend Rebecca. Fred was calling her so much that Kenneth asked me to ask him to stop telling him.
All right, but that still has nothing to do with the fact that Elephant Boy, his mother, is getting phony phone calls.
I told him I was sorry.
So you do not accept it, and you are no longer his friend. Is that the answer to this?
As of this moment, the whack pack ceases to exist.
Fred, you shouldn't. I have been the one.
Did you just say the whack pack ceases to exist?
Yeah,
You're disbanding it.
Yeah, I'm disbanding.
Well, I don't know that you have the power to do that.
I thought it was your whack pack.
He can have his own form of a whack pack.
I apologize to you.
He can keep the name, but I don't want to be associated with his little
all right, you know what, Howard? We were on the phone the other day, and we spoke for 15 minutes, and I apologized to him up and down.
He doesn't accept the apology. He doesn't want it.
He did on the phone.
Of course he did. He said he can't tell you in real life. He wanted to tell you here.
Because it's very hard. I'm not the type of person very hard to other people.
So you said, okay, I accept it, and goodbye.
Yeah, that's it. I just want to get rid of it.
Let me ask you something, Fred. Is there nothing he could do to apologize to you?
Maybe in time. He have to shut up his act because I'm not, other than that, I would have nothing coming. I don't drink like he does. I don't smoke pot like he does.
I don't smoke pot, Fred.
Okay,
Fred, you know what? Okay, well, you want to go into some stories? We can go into some stories. When Fred started hanging out with the folks at school.
I'm not perfect.
See, Fred, if you want to go into this, we can go in. Fred, I have been a good friend to you, all right? I've been a good friend to you. I can't believe that you were doing this.
I feel like I'm like with two mental peasants.
Fred, you know what, Fred? I have been one of your good friends.
All right, okay. You know what I think?
And I already told you I'm sorry. I already told you I'm sorry.
Okay,
what story do you have on Fred?
Tell me.
You don't have it. He's a clean slate.
To be embarrassed about.
I'm sorry. I told you that on the phone the other day. I told you.
For those of you listening for the first time, there is something called the Whack Pack. All the imbeciles that listen to my show have formed together.
They found each other.
There are certain people who have risen above the regular listeners and have become something of celebrities on the show. Elephant Boy, obviously, because of his virginity at one time and his speech impediment, and of course Captain Janks because of his phony phone calls to Larry King and all these various people.
I have a phone call here.
Did you make a phone call?
Yeah, I have a question to Jane. If and when how it goes off the air, what kind of life do you live? Because it seems to me that your life is centered on how when it goes up the air. I accept it like a strong group of my own personal friend and
you still have a group of friends outside.
And I probably have a question social laugh with you. If probably going to a bar, drink, get yourself drunk, and probably end up doing something stupid.
No, Fred.
Yeah. You're saying you have a life off the air and Captain Janks doesn't. Captain Janks lives. He has no life except for what I've given him. Exactly.
That would be that you would think that would be the truth, right, Fred? You've been down to my house many times. And you've been to many parties that I've taken you to parties. I've hung out with you. And how can you sit there and say that? I mean, I don't get that. I've been to one friend of you. The one that you know you have.
You know what it is? Maybe you're a big shot now that you have a girlfriend.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's cutting everybody loose.
Girlfriend, Joe Lynn?
No, he's got a girlfriend.
That girl in Cleveland.
Yeah.
You don't think that's his girlfriend?
Oh, the girlfriend in Cleveland, I'm sure. He's told me a lot about her. We speak on the phone about her. I thought Joe Lynn.
No.
I thought he was talking about Joe Lynn.
Yeah. Yeah, so then
all right, well, it's sad that the Whack Pack is broken up.
I'm sorry, you guys are breaking up.
There's still a Whack Pack.
Fred dictates the breaking up of the Whack Pack. Fred will be out with me next week doing something.
You can do whatever you want. Just
He's just
play
doing
with
this to
me.
come in here and complain about something to get some airtime.
No, not at all. I invited him to come in when I heard he was upset.
Well, Howard, I mean, I apologized. I apologized to you up and down. I told you I'd call your mother if you wanted to apologize to her. I didn't say anything nasty to her.
She doesn't want nothing to be sorry. My mother doesn't listen to the show except.
What did he ask for about duty? He asked you much about duty?
I said, Fred's being interviewed right now. Do you have any duty stories you can tell us about when he was a kid?
Mama, yeah.
What's so bad about
that? Is bad.
Well, I apologize.
Because why are you calling his mother?
That's you're right. I apologize to him, and I apologize to you. And
you don't know the lines. There's lines.
We spoke on the phone for like an hour, and I made up with him.
You can grab a shot and shoot my mother and say you're sorry to me.
Fred, it's a little different than shooting somebody about what I did.
My mother be in me for the past couple of years.
His mother was with him when no one was with him.
Yeah.
I understand?
Even
before you.
No, but like I said, that's something.
All right. Well, that's
really
very
hurts,
sad.
Fred. I mean, you know,
like I said, and my mother was dancing on the table after you called her. So
your mother was dancing on a table?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm doing the second opposite. You said my mother was bending over what you said to her. She doesn't understand.
What did he say?
She doesn't know.
What did he say, Janks? You're the only one who knows.
He said his mother was in hysterics after that call.
Oh.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Wow. See, he hangs around with him. He knows.
Yeah.
So I don't understand.
He's the only guy who can even interpret what you say.
At least he understands his argument.
Fred, I'm the one friend that you know that you really have. You know,
and you know, I have other friends who doesn't want nothing to be on this. So friends who like me just for if they never come on the show, if I never message their name. Years from now, when your movie comes on videotape, they will still be with me. So I will have a good friend.
Years from now, I what?
I don't know. What are you doing?
What am I doing years from now? I just want to know.
No, I said
when I'm on videotape.
Years from now, when your movie is on videotape.
Oh, years from
I will have a good solid foundation with some.
You will have friends, real friends. When I'm already a big movie star and I've moved on, I understand.
Yeah.
Well, that's certainly good to hear. There's wishful thinking. All right, very good. Well,
you had so many before we met you. I can see.
All right, Elephant Boy has made his statement. It's official now. He's no longer your friend. And Janks, you have apologized, but the apology not accepted.
You're not my friend. You're not going to play with me anymore, Fred.
I will never play with you. That's. Give it.
Really,
so you're never going to hang out with the Whack Pack again, Fred?
No.
Hey, Janks, let's face it. He had 2 girls this weekend in bed with him. So
he's busy.
He didn't do anything with them.
It was more than what you have to do in your fantasy.
Fred, I told you I was. Fred, I told you I was sorry. Okay. I mean, I thought we had this resolved on the phone. Obviously, you think that we should bring it on the air. That's fine if we have to.
But there's, I'm not doing.
So what do you want?
Me. I'm doing it out of respect for my mother. I don't like nobody take offense with my mother. I don't care if you
I'm sorry.
I don't care if you call me a mama's boy.
You're right, Fred.
I'm not going to call you that.
Fred, I know your mother. You know, it's not like I never met her before.
You betrayed his trust.
You're the friend. Like I said, I can never trust you with my mother and I tell her forever.
You didn't tape that phone call, did you?
Was the one I had with Fred?
Yeah, no.
I certainly did.
You did.
No, you mean the apology, not the one to his mother.
No, I taped me and him on the phone the other day because I knew he was going to do this.
Well,
so when you hear that,
how can you be friends with him? He tapes you when you don't even know it.
So who needs him?
All right.
Who needs him?
But you apologized to me on the phone. I played the tape back, and I said I'm sorry, and you said it's okay. You know, I said I'm really sorry. I don't know how many times I can apologize.
Like I'm too nice of guy. I mean,
But now
I don't want to get rid of you. I think this would be the boyfriend with first. Maybe we teach you a lesson. There's sometimes it's good to be Captain and other times to be Tom.
All right. Sometimes you have to be Tom, and
I'm
sometimes
one of the same guy.
No, you have to be like Superman. You got to be consistent.
Right.
Then
when you take off your glasses, you're somebody, and when you put them on, you're somebody else.
He has 2 personalities, right, Elfin Boy?
No, I don't. I'm the same guy, and you know that.
All right.
The same guy that I am on the radio is the same guy I am. Period.
When once I go off the air, I'm not. I am Fred Schreiber.
You mean you
I'm not the elephant boy when
you're on the air. When you're on the air, you're Elephant Boy.
Yeah.
And when you're off the air, you're Fred Schreiber.
Like I say, if I meet somebody, somebody new, I just say, hey, I'm Fred Alfenboy from the Howard Stone Show.
Right.
If they recognize me, that's one thing, but I will never find that information.
Right.
What?
He doesn't give out that information. Like Superman,
I
he
see.
keeps a secret identity.
Fred, well, I'll say it again. I'm sorry, Fred. I mean, I thought we
Captain
went over this on the
Let
phone.
bargains be bargains,
Whatever.
Let bargains be bargains.
Let bygones be bygones.
I'm not going to deal with you. As of now, I won't say nothing bad about you. I just got to cut the,
Cut the tie, the umbilical cord.
Cut the cord. Cut the cord.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, I'm really sorry, Fred. I mean, I'm not going to say it again either. I apologized to you on the phone the other day, and I thought we had it resolved.
Elfenboy, you have to leave?
Yeah.
All right, he has to get to work.
He has to go be
Oh, yeah, and also...
Are you going to go be Fred, or are you going to go be
Yeah,
Elfenboy?
I'm going to be Fred.
When you walk out that door, you are
I'm
now Fred. All right.
Yeah,
And Captain Jenks walks out the door, he's still Captain Jenks.
Have we ever seen Fred?
Yeah, and
Can we meet Fred? I want to meet Fred out in the hall. Have him walk in the hall. I want to talk to Fred.
When you know me as Elephant Pussy, it would be very hard to...
All right, tell the difference. Okay.
Oh, yeah, and just to let people know that I'm going to be at the Learning Annex with Paul Gary.
All right, so Elephant Boy will be at the Learning Annex, and Captain Jenks will be there too?
That would be the last time I will ever be with Captain
Okay.
Jenks.
All right.
I'll tell you what. Why don't we go out to dinner tonight? I mean, you can
No, I'm going to be busy tonight. I mean, when we go to have our thing with Gary, I'm going to be friend to you. Bob. But there's been friendly culture, but no more.
All right, listen, I can't take this. I don't. You're giving me a headache.
My ears are ringing.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
It's straining.
This is like watching a foreign film.
You know that I'm a good friend of yours. You know that.
Okay.
And
By the way, when we show this on the E show, there'll be subtitles, so don't get nervous. Try to be running across the screen.
My respect to the Chiron guy. He tapped the walls underneath. He will have a field day.
Right, Chiron, yes.
No,
Okay.
the guy who watched the walls on the bottom of the screen.
All right, listen, you've said enough. You said a mouthful.
Okay,
All right.
Yeah, because he can't say Chiron.
All right.
Chiron.
All right. Thank you, Elephant Boy.
I'm sorry, the Whack Pack is having a problem.
It's a sad
No,
day.
we're not having a problem.
This has happened before, though, right? Members have left the Whack Pack before. There was a big split a couple of years ago, wasn't there?
Yeah, right. Well, right around the pageant, the New Year's Eve pageant, the Whack Pack kind of doubled. So we got a bunch of new recruits. But me and Fred have always been
consistent.
Consistent, yeah. More
original members.
Yeah, exactly.
Sad.
Right.
So I mean,
Hey, the guy's
It's
matured.
time to move on to new horizons.
we've done a lot of stuff together. We've gotten involved in a lot of hijinks together.
All right.
No more hijinks. That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
if
all
I
those-
see you, I'll be friends with you, but no more hijinks.
All those zookeeper, things we went to and ruined.
Yeah, that
together?
was the best. I mean, I have a good time with you.
Hey, bringing back good times, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting
on, Fred.
nostalgic.
It's sad.
Don't be like that, Fred. Come on. I mean, I love you, man.
All right, all right. Well,
we're
listen,
friends.
the guy doesn't want to be your friend anymore. That's it. I'll help him out here.
That's it. That's how it
All right. Okay, Elephant Boy, understood. Understood. The mother is sacred. Listen, he's no elephant. He's no mama's elephant, but he's.
Yeah. And by the way, Jackie, after I leave here, I promise you those 2 autographs.
All right, there you go, Elephant Boy. Here's the new Elephant Boy poster, in case you want to see this on the E! channel. As you see, it says, "Time to move on to new horizons." There it is. New horizons.
like the I can start that for
So if you want to get that, you'll contact Elephant Boy. All right, very good.
Elephant ball.
All right. All right, Fred, congratulations to you and all the women and everything else.
Thank you, Harry. Take care, man.
All right, there he goes, Elephant Boy.
Just remember one thing. School with me, that's wanted to coach with the territory, but school with my mother or any member of my family, I should have been more tougher when it first applies to me, but trouble with me is that I'm too much of a nice guy.
Hey, Janks, how did it go? It went great, I think. I just feel bad that, Fred doesn't like me anymore, I love Fred. Fred's a good friend of mine.
You think you guys will ever get back together?
Yes, I think so.
How are you gonna make up with them?
What's that?
How are you gonna go make up with Fred?
I'm gonna buy him dinner, maybe buy him a blowjob somewhere. I mean, really, I can't believe you did. I thought we were friends.
I don't know. You can't tell.
Sarah. But there's nothing more I can do. Maybe I can send his mother a bouquet of flowers and send him an old shoe. See you later, man.